Oh.
Yo, for some reason, whenever someone like mentions like Google Chrome or like Microsoft phones, like or like just anything that Microsoft makes, like Xbox, for some reason I always think that. For some reason, I always think that Microsoft and Google like own the same things. For some reason, like whenever someone says Google, I'm like, oh yeah, Microsoft owns that. And then I was like, oh wait, no, never mind. Google owns that. Oh, Stadia's ass, dude. I got like a month's trial of Stadia. Dog shit, dude. I have an Ethernet cable that's still like there's still like a 3-second delay between inputs. And I saw videos of people having like
Stadia's such a bad concept.
I saw like videos of people having pristine internet connection. There's still like input delay. Like it's awful. It's like there's no way I'm the only one having this big of problems. And it's really not worth it. Like all the games they have on there, like just like they had like Paw Patrol, the Bone or something. They just had like shitty. They had like Paw Patrol and then like Hitman 2. Like they just had shitty games.
Yeah.
Like most of those games, legit anything can run. Like I could have, if I really wanted to just spend the $10 on Steam to get Paw Patrol the game, I could have gotten it. Did you see that they were gonna like cancel the show? Of what happened to George Floyd? 'Cause they had a cop character in them.
Bro, I heard that.
Hey, what show?
In Paw Patrol, because you now chase like the cop.
That's not, dude. No, that's not fucking true.
It's real. It is real. No, it is. They were gonna cancel it. They just ended up postponing it. They just ended up like postponing the show.
Andy, look it up. It's real.
No fucking shot.
It is real.
What happened to George Floyd? I remember I told my mom, my little brother was tagged 'cause he actually watches that show.
Damn, dude. Rest in peace.
It's so fucked.
Yeah,
it's so fucked when they would cancel a kid's show.
You remember how they got rid of like cop cars from Fortnite because of it?
They did?
Yeah, you don't remember that? They still haven't added cop cars back.
Oh my fucking
because
God.
one cop did some weird shit and it got viral.
And the sad thing is that the other cop that was with him, it was like his second day. He was getting trained, and that was the guy training him. That's the sad part. So the second cop didn't even do anything. He was just getting trained. Like the second cop wanted to stop it, but the guy training him said, "No, it's fine. We'll just wait." And then
oh yeah, the
guy, like the guy that isn't like in his 60s, like the guy that stood on his neck was the guy that was training the other cop, and the other cop asked him to stop.
Yeah, the Asian dude.
Yeah, and no, not the Asian dude, the other one that had like the beard. He was, I don't know his name. I didn't look that much into the case, but no, the Asian dude was also doing it. He wanted him to continue, but it's sad that the guy getting trained is also going to jail because of it.
Oh, is he actually?
He wanted it. Yeah, he wanted it to stop.
He shouldn't.
The guy that's training him told him, no, it's fine.
I mean, if that's true, yeah, he shouldn't.
Yo, I'm playing the South Park game, and I'm choosing difficulty, and difficulty is just your skin color.
Oh, actually, that probably is a joke
Twitch,
that
like,
fucking...
the George Floyd one?
That's definitely a joke fucking South Park would make.
Yeah, so, like, very difficult, like, your character's black, and then easy, your character's white, like, pale.
Yeah.
Yo, to be honest though, black people would be like mad intimidating though. Like I get why some people are racist. That's the fucking worst take I ever.
Oh my God! Someone clip that, please. Holy shit! That was fucking yikes.
I was about to go on a tangent for a second, and then I realized what I said.
Black people?
No, like, okay, let me stop joking. Like, all jokes aside, though, black people, like, are intimidating as hell. Because one time I was riding my bike just past these black people, and they talked to me, and I got, like, I actually got, like, scared. Like, I started pedaling faster to get away from them. And they were just, I think they were just asking me for, like, directions or something. Like, I got, like, really scared. And they were just doing nothing.
Did you just go, like, a rush of, like, adrenaline or whatever?
Yeah, they were just talking to me. Like, I had, like, normally when I pass someone, I take one of the earbuds out, and he's like, yo, what's up, bro? And I got scared and started, like, trying to get away from him. Like, I never do that with white people, too, so I don't get what, like, happened.
Omar, I think you're just actually racist.
I'm being dead serious right now. Fuck.
I think you're just actually racist.
No, like, they scared me, dude. Like, they scared me, man. So, like, I get why people are racist, and, like, Because like
get
black
why people
like,
are
it's,
racist.
yes, like all
That's
jokes aside
utopian.
though, black people are more scary, more intimidating than white people. Well, no, it's mainly just old white people are intimidating, but like young black people, bro, they scare the hell out of me. What the fuck am I
Wait.
saying?
Wait,
What am I saying?
wait, Omar,
Oh, what?
are you white though?
Unfortunately, I mean, I kind of would want to be black.
What do
like,
you mean, unfortunately?
Because like all jokes aside, like anything that black people do is cool. Like whenever Travis Scott did the concert, he's still getting praised for it. But I bet if like Post Malone did that, he'd be getting shit for it. More, well, like Travis Scott is getting.
He's getting a lot of shit for it.
Yeah, Travis, but it's like some people are like, yo, that dude's so cool. Like he looked cool at that concert, but like I bet Post Malone, like he looks boring at his concert. Like just black people just look cool, just like just doing stuff. Just, black people just look cool.
Wait, didn't you also say they were scary though?
Yeah, but
Isn't
they
that
just
what you
look cool. Like all black people look cool, man. Like you could be like the ugliest black person ever, but as long as you're black, like you're somewhat attractive. Yeah, like, you get what I'm saying?
Wait a second.
No.
Wait.
Like you don't think
Wait,
like black people like you could like they just be having so many kids, so like black people they be like repopulating. Like I bet soon like the black population. What the fuck am I saying? I bet soon the black population is gonna be bigger than the than the white population. Like all jokes aside, in the meantime, I bet black people will be the more dominant race. Cause like they be cheating a lot. So like I bet you,
wait,
I bet
I have a
in
question.
2 decades time, black people are gonna be more prominent than white people. Anyone agree?
Isn't that kind of racist to like both?
Isn't that kind of racist? Only a little bit.
I'm saying, is it racist to like both cultures?
What did I
Same
say that
time?
was racist?
The white people and the black people stuff.
Yeah, well no, like black people they just repopulate a lot. Like I remember I went to go see my white family. There's like 5 of them. I went to go see my like stepdad's black family, dude. Like they had like so many kids, bro. Like there's this one dude that was 25. He had 4 kids already. Like black people could just pull they could just pull so many girls, man. Like black people just be doing stuff. Like I'm not even trying to be racist, but I feel like that's just true. Yeah, what's your thoughts on that, Sugandi?
I don't even want to talk.
Andy, how about you?
No, there's nothing I can say that will make this, yeah. I'm not saying shit.
You want me to keep on speaking on my thoughts?
No,
on
I
black
really
people?
don't. I really don't want you to.
No.
Okay, I'll stop then since you asked me to.
Okay, thanks.
How about we start talking about like the Asian race taking over?
What?
Maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna start talking about the Asian race. So Asian people, like they be opening up. So you know how Asian people they open up restaurants, right? Like food. Like you know how they be making food. Like the Asian and Chinese food. You know what I'm talking about, Andy?
Yeah, I'm aware
Why
of.
don't we just talk
I'm
about
aware of
video
Chinese
games?
food.
Yeah, Chinese food. Like they be opening up so many restaurants, and they be giving. Like, do you think whenever you eat Chinese food, like, you think they put like a portion of China in them?
What? I'm confused.
So Chinese food, like you know, like the wontongs, like the egg rolls, you know, Chinese food, right? Right, Sugandi?
Wait, what?
So Chinese, like you know what Chinese food is, right? Like teriyaki chicken, like chicken, rice, like you know what Chinese food is. You don't know what Chinese food is?
Yeah, I know what Chinese food is.
Yes. So like you think when you order, like let's say you call up and order Chinese food, right? Like let's say you call up and you're like, let me get like a teriyaki chicken with rice and egg rolls, right? So like let's say you call up and do that. You think they put a portion of you think they put a portion of China in the food?
Only if the ingredients come from China, then yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but like you think eventually, like let's say you're like a straight white male, right? And let's say like you were born white, and all you do is for like 2 years straight, if you eat Chinese food, you think you like you know the ancestries where you like take a ancestry test to see what like your cultures are, like if you're like certain like 2% African American, 2% Chinese and Portuguese and stuff like that. You think after 2 years of just eating you think after 2 years
No.
of just you think 2 years after 2 years of just eating Chinese food, eventually like you'll become at least like a 1/4%, like
No.
a 1/4% Chinese? You don't think so at all?
No.
Why is that though? Like, but isn't it if you keep on eating Chinese food, you
No, that's not how it works.
I don't get it though.
That's not how it works, though. That's not how genetics work.
Yeah, so let's say like you start like liking black culture, black music, you know, like dressing black and speaking black, right?
That's your personality.
Yeah, so I'm saying like eventually like will your
Speaking
personality change
black?
just by eat. Huh?
Speaking black?
Speaking black, yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Eventually-
Yeah, what do
Like,
you
you
mean
think
by that?
No, I'm saying like eventually after, do you think you just eating Chinese food, do you think you'll eventually become like portionally Chinese?
No.
No.
What
Like,
are you?
not
What
at
are you
all.
on, Omar?
What the fuck are you talking about?
So Chinese food. So you know when you call up and
Omar.
order Chinese food?
Omar, are you dirt? Because you clearly, from this take, eat so much fucking dirt.
What do you mean?
Are you a worm?
No.
Then
No, okay,
then your point makes no fucking sense.
Be quiet. Let me finish my take, okay?
Okay.
So you know Chinese food.
Mm-hmm.
So you order. Okay, listen. Like, give full attention,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like,
Yeah, I'm
okay,
I'm
so
dedicated.
You order Chinese food, right? You know what Chinese food is, like.
I'm
so
aware
let's say
of
you
what
call-
Chinese food
you order,
is.
You order like the wonton soup. You order
Wong Tong?
yeah, the wonton. The cream of, okay, be quiet. Let me fully acknowledge my point. So let's say you order the wonton soup, the cream of some young guy soup. Let's say you order like teriyaki chicken, rice, like egg rolls, spring rolls, right?
Spring rolls? Uh-huh.
I feel like you're trying
Yeah.
not to laugh.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to get my point by.
This is
And
one
then
that was
so-
25.
So you go a whole decade, at least a decade of just
Like, black
eating
people could just pull,
wonton
like,
soup, cream
just
of
take
some
two
young guy
pulls.
soup, teriyaki chicken, rice, and egg rolls and spring rolls.
failing that?
Okay, let me finish though. Let's say you go a whole decade of just eating all that, right? You don't think you'll become like Asian or Chinese at all? Like, not
No.
one bit. How, though?
No.
Like it's from China though. The food is from China.
No, it's
The people
not.
ordering it are No. You'll pick up the way that they speak, the way that they eat and stuff. Like
If
eating
you
chopsticks,
eat-
people are gonna think
Are you being
Yeah, so let's
serious
say-
right now?
yes. So let's say you keep on ordering Chinese
Oh,
food. You start
no.
using chopsticks. You start speaking Chinese. You don't think people are gonna think you're Chinese? You don't get it?
No.
So let's say without the test, like the ancestry test, saying like what percentages you are. You go a decade with just eating Chinese food. You never leave the house. You go out the house and people see you eating with chopsticks and speaking Chinese. They're not gonna think you're Chinese.
They're probably
How
gonna
would you
think you're a
learn
fucking
Chinese
weirdo.
from eating Chinese food?
So I'm speaking to the people on the phone, like when you call up.
They don't speak Chinese.
They speak English.
Unless you talk to them in Chinese, then
They speak
maybe.
like shitty English though.
That's not Chinese.
No, but
Still English.
eventually won't you learn interest in learning Chinese? So then you look up like how to speak like Chinese and like
Omar,
Mandarin.
okay. In this fucking insane hypothetical, if your only contact with another human being was someone taking call-in orders at a Chinese restaurant, then maybe I could somehow see that your voice would like change.
Yeah,
'Cause-
so let's say you only spoke to black people. You don't think you become black? Like portionally black?
No, you gotta be trolling.
Dude. What? Talking
You
to
don't think
black people doesn't change your DNA.
No, but like you don't. So let's say like I only speak to like black people, right?
Uh-huh.
Like so you know black people. Like, let's say you only speak to them,
Mhm.
and then like So for a whole decade, you don't leave the house. The only thing you eat black, you speak like you eat black food, like you speak black, you speak to black people. Then you leave the house, like you wear black clothes and stuff. Like you don't think people are gonna think
You
you're
gotta be
black?
trolling.
I mean,
You don't think
no,
people
I
are gonna
mean,
think you're black? So
you're a
say, like,
product of your environment, so if you're...
yeah, so then people are gonna think you're black.
No, because you are white. People aren't going to think you're black, but they might be, oh, this person grew up around black people. If you grew up in a community of people who all they did was just walked around jerking off, and they saw you walking down the street jerking off, they'd be like, hey, that guy's from Jerk-Off Town.
Yes, exactly. So if you only ate
But that
Chinese
doesn't make
food,
you black.
no, if you only ate Chinese food, right? Because white people and Chinese people get confused a lot. If you only ate
What?
Chinese food, you spoke Chinese, and you ate with chopsticks, and then you went outside and ordered from Olive Garden, and you're eating with chopsticks, the waiter's gonna go, oh, that guy's Chinese. He's speaking Chinese. He's eating Chinese. He's Chinese.
Who
They're gonna
uses
think you're
chopsticks
Chinese.
at Olive Garden?
I fell.
You're one example of growing up around, like, just, like, around, like, in, like, around black people is nothing like ordering Chinese food a lot.
Okay, let's say we got 10 people in a room. 10 people.
Uh-huh.
And then before this, for the whole decade, you ordered Chinese food. So you ordered wonton soup, cream of samyang soup, teriyaki chicken,
Some guy.
rice with like peas and carrots, and egg rolls and spring rolls. And then let's say like for a whole decade you only speak Chinese. The only person you spoke to was the lady that, like the nice lady that you talked to when ordering Chinese food, right? And you watch like Chinese shows.
If you spend an
like,
entire
Watch Shows.
decade speaking Chinese, then yes,
Yes,
people
and
are going to
you know-
think that,
Yes,
I don't know,
and,
you
like,
went to
and the
China or
person you
something.
speak to- Yeah, and the only person you speak to is the lady that you call up when ordering Chinese food, and you watch Chinese movies like Kill Bill and stuff.
That's
And then you get
what is this hypothetical? What is this fucking clown world we're talking about?
Okay, listen, and then you watch movies and stuff, and you like watch their culture. Okay, and then let's say you get that person that orders the Chinese food. They're associated with Chinese culture. Then you get 10 people in a room, right? And if they have to take a test guessing if that person is Chinese, you don't think at least 5 of them will think that?
If they didn't look at you, or didn't, like, know anything about you other than that you enjoyed Chinese culture, then maybe.
Well, yeah, and then they'll start squinting their eyes, and you'll dress like Chinese people. You don't think at least 5 out of the 10 people will think
How do Chinese
that you're
people dress
Chinese.
like? I'm curious.
No, okay, so let's say they do that though. You don't think at least 5 of them? Because if at least 5 of them do that means you're at least 5% Chinese.
Omar, okay. So you're telling me, alright, if you spend an entire decade talking just to someone at a Chinese restaurant on the phone, and then
Yeah.
you asked someone what your race is, they're gonna say you're Chinese, even if
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
incredibly white.
Well, no, and you only speak Chinese. You eat with chopsticks and like sporks, like they do in China.
Sporks?
And then
Okay, how would you learn Chinese?
so I'm speaking to the Chinese lady when you're ordering.
That doesn't mean you learn it.
When you're ordering the wonton and the cream of samyang soup and like the teriyaki chicken.
You would know how to order
You
food,
didn't know my
maybe.
point at all.
But the people who pick up, I've never at a Chinese restaurant I've called in the fucking States, and they answer in Chinese.
Yeah,
That's
so
never
let's say
happened.
They did.
Do you think Chinese is just someone, like, speaking English with a Chinese accent? Is that what you think Chinese is?
How do they have the Chinese accent? Ugh, I got the hiccups.
What do you mean? Someone who, like, fucking, like, someone who hasn't, like, lived here their entire life?
Yeah, like, so you don't get my point, like, whatsoever?
No, your point is fucking ridiculous.
Explain.
How is speaking to someone for a decade, like ordering Chinese food for a decade, gonna make you Chinese?
Do you know how long a decade is?
It's that's not gonna make you Chinese.
Yes, okay, you don't get my point at all, though. You
Omar,
speak
please,
Chinese,
please.
you dress Chinese, you do
That
everything
doesn't make you Chinese.
And then if you got 100 people, if at least 10 of them think you're Chinese, that's what you're 1% Chinese then.
What? That's not how. What?
So
Dude, fucking the entire world could think you're Chinese. That doesn't make you Chinese.
Yes, it does. You're
No,
not
it
getting what I'm
doesn't.
saying.
If
Okay,
you're
but
born in
let's-
China, you
let's say
or you are
people think you
related
are,
to
would you
someone
play it
who
off?
is from
Would you play it
China,
off? Would you play it
you're
off?
Chinese. Would I play it
Yes.
off? What do you mean?
If people thought you were Chinese, you wouldn't play it off?
Why would I pretend to be Chinese?
I don't know. But, like, let's say you did. Like, let's say people thought you were Chinese. Does that convert you?
No,
So let's say you identify as Chinese. Let's say you're biracial.
that's not a thing.
What? Being biracial?
That's not. Oh, being a biracial. I thought you meant like transracial. Never mind.
Yeah, being biracial, like logic.
Okay, yeah, you can be biracial. Yeah, what? If you're like white and Chinese,
Yes.
then you're Chinese.
Exactly. And
But
then
if you're white and
Chinese,
a bunch of people think you're Chinese, that doesn't make you Chinese.
no, but let's say you identify as Chinese, then you're Chinese.
Why are you saying you would? If you're Chinese, then you're Chinese. That is literally what you just said.
Yeah, but if you identify, so let's say you're Chinese and you identify as Chinese, that means you're Chinese. So if you're white and you identify as Chinese, that means you're Chinese.
No,
Explain.
you can't be. What are you talking about? I can't just identify as a race. I can't just be like, guys, I'm coming out as black. Like what?
So why can you come out as like gay and stuff then, but you can't
Because
come
that's
out as...
entirely fucking different.
Explain.
What do you can't? My fucking god!
Fine,
Shit
I
like,
thought
shit
you were
like gender,
I thought
shit
you were
like
pro-choice.
what does abortion have to do with this?
I thought that's what pro-choice means.
What? Yeah.
Pro-choice means like you're pro like anybody's choices, like it's their life. They do what they want.
I've never
So
heard
let's say
anyone say it like that.
So let's say like people think you're Chinese, and if you have a kid and they're Chinese, does that make you Chinese?
Okay, if people think you're Chinese and you adopted a kid who's Chinese, or you have a kid and they're Chinese,
You have a kid and they're Chinese.
Is
Do
the
you think
person-
you're Chinese?
is the person I had the kid with Chinese, or am I Chinese?
No, they identify as Chinese.
What? The person I had a kid with identifies as Chinese, but they're not actually Chinese.
Yes, just like how you would be if you ate the Chinese food for a decade. If you identify as Chinese, why can't you identify as Chinese?
Why can't you identify as Chinese? Because you fucking race and gender are nothing alike. Gender is entirely subjective and made up. Race is tied to where you're from or where your parents are from.
No. So then why is it that like beaners like
Whoa! What the fuck? You can't say that on Twitch.
you can't?
That's a slur.
Oh. No, but like why is it that they could like change what they identify as?
What are you talking about?
How like Mexican people be like, "Oh no, I'm not white. I'm Mexican." Like why can they do that but you can't?
Because they're
identify as Chinese?
Mexican and they're not white.
Explain.
What do you mean explain? I mean, I
Yes,
guess if you're
so
Mexican, there's
but
at
you look
least
white.
there's probably some part of you that is still white because of colonization. But what?
You don't believe my point, like whatsoever.
I don't understand. I don't fucking understand your point. It makes no sense.
Sugandhi, you still here?
He's on mute.
Okay. I'm gonna ask my mom about this because I bet she would agree with it.
Are you seriously not joking?
No, I was thinking about this, but I was like trying to keep quiet because I was like thinking it through, like what I'd say. And
If you
explain it,
eat
but-
Chinese food. Okay, please just run through this. I'm not going to interrupt you. Just please just run through this take. I really need to make
Okay.
sure I'm hearing you right.
So you know Chinese food, right?
Mm-hmm.
No fucking Chinese. I asked you that about 5 times. Okay, but so Chinese food, you know it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's say You call the Chinese place. You're like, yo, let me get a wonton. Let me get like a wonton soup, a cream of some young guy. Let me get a
Teriyaki chicken and a spring roll.
Oh, teriyaki chicken and rice with beans and carrots, and then a spring roll and egg roll
Okay.
for a decade, 10 years, 365 days times 10, whatever that is, right? Wait, is it 365 or 375?
It's 365.
Yeah, 365. Right? And then let's say like you watch like Chinese movies like Kill Bill and Karate Kid. Like let's say you watch those, right? You spoke Chinese, you walked Chinese, like you dressed Chinese. For
You dress
a decade.
Chinese? What does that mean?
Like you dress like you're Chinese.
How does a Chinese person dress?
I don't know. They just like wear long pants.
They wear long pants.
I don't know what the fashion is in China. I'm not biracial. I don't identify as Chinese. So let's say you did that for
I wear
for
long pants and I'm white.
years. Okay, let me finish my take though. Let's say you did that for 10 years. Okay, you got 120 people, okay? Let's even out 120. People that come in a room. They get to speak with you for 10 minutes each 10 minutes each for 120 people. They get to ask you what you like, what culture, like everything. And you respond with Chinese answers like Kill Bill for movies. You listen to Joji when they ask about music and stuff. And then
he isn't even Chinese.
and then they get to decide if you're Chinese, if you're like real Chinese. So they get to decide if you're Chinese or not. If at least 10 of them pick that you're Chinese, does that not make you at least a portion Chinese?
Omar, if I got 100 people in a room and they talk to you, and every single one of them unanimously decided that you're a fucking chair, does that make you a chair?
You wouldn't think so? Let's say everybody in the universe thought you were a chair. Does that not make you a chair?
No.
Explain. How? If everybody
because
thought you
regardless
were a
of
chair,
what other fucking people think, that doesn't change who you are.
Yes, but let's say everybody, even God, even like everybody, even you thought you were a chair. Does that not make you a chair?
Well, that's different then.
Let's say if everybody was colorblind and they saw
I
you as
fucking
black,
know.
but no, let's say if everybody was colorblind and they saw you as black, or they're colorblind and saw you as Chinese, does that not make you, that does not make you Chinese or black? If they were colorblind and they see you as black or Chinese?
Well, because if everyone was colorblind in a way that would make you confuse people's races, then our entire concept, our entire understanding of race would be entirely different. So that's an even more fucking absurd hypothetical. But no. Omar, I guarantee you, if they're like every person watching this stream thinks you're fucking, there's nothing inside your skull. But that doesn't mean there isn't actually nothing inside your skull.
How do you know though? Would you cut it up and see?
Because you are breathing, you are speaking.
How do we know that though? Have you actually ever seen a skull cut open and seen what's inside of it?
You know what? No, I haven't. All right, I'm a lib cuck who blindly follows anatomy textbooks.
So how do you know that?
Because I feel like it's a generally good assumption to assume.
Remember the moon landing? People thought that people actually landed on the moon. Just because you saw it on the news, like the news isn't always right. Like the news says that Biden's good.
Yeah, but the fact that it's not like hot news. We have brains. It's like we've fucking, dissected trillions of fucking people over the years, and fucking unless they have like brain rot,
do you think if you
all have brains.
You think if you dissected Hillary Clinton, she would have a brain?
Yes.
How much you want to bet on that?
Fucking $6 bajillion.
Are you willing to get it done?
No. If it comes out that Hillary is an actual lizard person, I will PayPal you $4 trillion. A lizard person with no brain, I will PayPal you $4 trillion.
Nah, so you're changing up the bet because you're not confident. Because you know people do not have brains.
No, that's literally what you said.
Find me no. Find me a video of someone's brain getting cut open and you can see the brain.
Okay.
Male and female.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, yeah, male and female and at least one person Chinese, because I want to see the Chinese brain.
Okay, you're fucking memeing. This is the stupidest fucking bit you've ever done.
How?
How? How is it the stupidest bit?
You don't get my point at all about the Chinese thing, though?
No. That makes no fucking... That's not how things work. Just because people believe a thing, that doesn't change objective fact. A lot of people don't think the vaccines work, but that doesn't change that they don't work. That fucking... They still clearly work.
What proof have you have that it works? And don't pull up CNN. If it's CNN, I'm not trusting.
The fact that people who are vaccinated have a lower... communities of people who are vaccinated get less COVID than people who aren't vaccinated?
On Fox News, they said that it was a 97% of people that don't have the vaccine survive, and people with the vaccine was 94%.
Fucking please link me that, because I guarantee you that's not true.
It was on Fox News.
And even then, I could fucking... Okay. Fox News is just as bad as CNN, like you fucking claim.
No, because Fox is pro-Trump and anti-vax.
Yes, so someone who is anti-vax would have a good take on the reliability of vaccines. That's a good point.
Yeah, it's Fox News. You know what Fox News makes?
Omar, if I was known as someone who fucking despises pizza so fucking much, would you trust my opinion on pizza?
Yes,
okay, you're fucking brain dead.
Then you're critical on it, though.
Yes, but I hate all pizza regardless. You would trust my opinion on pizza?
I hate pizza, and then whenever so let's say you hate Radiohead, and then Radiohead makes a good album. If they make a good album, then you know that if someone despises them, that you know it has to be good. If someone that hates them loves it.
No, but someone who hates pizza is like, hey guys, check this shit out. I hate this pizza.
Yeah, they're like, oh,
why would you trust their take on that? Because they just fucking hate everything. They hate every type of pizza.
Pizza isn't good. I don't like pizza. The only pizza I like is the.
This is a fucking example. This is not. I'm not actually talking about fucking pizza. I'm just saying, as an analogy.
What?
I can use okay, if there is someone who hates A, just fucking like variable A. They hate A. And then they're like, hey guys, I hate A. Why would you trust their fucking take on whatever A is if they're known as someone who just doesn't like A?
Because then if they like it, that means it must be good.
Yeah, but they said they don't.
Yes, so that means there isn't a good version of it then.
So you're saying if the one fucking person who hates A...
This does not make sense. So let's say someone hates... Let's use Radiohead. You hate Radiohead. And then if you like a Radiohead track, that means it's good. So if someone absolutely loves Radiohead, they suck Radiohead off. Even their worst records, they like.
Still fucking no. If I hate Radiohead and they make a good song... I mean, yes, I guess... It could also be they made a song that is so unlike them that I would enjoy it because I don't like them. But someone who is unbiased in any sort would be like, oh, I don't like this because this is not like Radiohead.
Your mic cut out, what'd you say?
I don't even fucking... Okay. Just because if using fucking Radiohead... If I hate Radiohead, okay, and they make a song that I like, that doesn't mean that it's a good song. One, because I'm one fucking person, and everyone's opinion on shit is subjective, which is not a good analogy when compared to fucking vaccines, because it's an objective fact that they work. Fucking two, show you?
Yeah.
I could fucking... Okay, I mean, here you go. Are COVID cases higher in people
like, remember when Kanye
vaccinated?
shaved his eyebrows? Does that mean he's not eyebrowless? Like, what does that mean then?
What? Say that again.
So Kanye recently shaved his eyebrows. You know what eyebrows are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he shaved his eyebrows. So does that mean he identifies as eyebrowless? No,
He doesn't identify as eyebrowless.
Right?
He is eyebrowless.
No, but he can grow back
Wow.
though. You get what I'm saying? What is this?
Unvaccinated people are 11 times more likely to die of COVID-19, new research finds.
Yeah, but you know 95% of people that are under the age of 20 that get COVID survive? So what's the point of getting it if it's only a 5% chance? Okay, so in
Omar.
GTA 5, it's...
Omar.
Listen,
No, shut the fuck up. This is stupid, okay? If I lined up 100 people, and the option was either I shoot 0 of them, or I shoot 5 of them, which would you rather have?
There's still a chance of you dying with the vaccine. There's still a chance, so what's the point?
There's a chance of you dying by fucking breathing. You could comatose right now and pass out and die.
Yes.
Okay, does that mean you should fucking not do anything?
Oh?
There's a fucking slight chance that very early on during the vaccine that you could have a negative reaction to it, which you could with any vaccine. You could have a negative reaction to a flu vaccine. Fucking maybe, but even that doesn't outweigh dying of COVID.
Did you know that's how Basher from Skylar's Minecraft died?
What, he died of COVID?
Yeah, he was 33, he's quite old.
Was he vaccinated?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yep, I remember.
33 isn't that old.
To me it is, that's like 20 years from now.
Like, wait, how old are you gonna be in 20 years?
In 20 years?
Yeah.
37.
Right? Yeah, he's gonna be 37, I'd be 34.
Oh. That makes me fucking old.
Oh yeah, Basherverse wasn't vaccinated.
What? On TikTok, they said he was. Oh yeah, but he's over the age of 20 though. So see, that's
I'm
probably
over the
why.
age of 20 and I'm vaccinated.
Sorry. But look up what are the
So?
chances of people what are the chances of people that are over the age of 20? So I know like people that are the age of 20 like and under, it's like 95% chance of survival. So what's the age? What is it for people that are over 20?
Wait. To be honest, to be honest, I feel like age is irrelevant with the vaccine, to some extent, because people have
Unless
their
you're
own
like really young, yeah.
immune system and stuff. People have what?
Yeah, but if you have an immune, if you have an immune system, what's the point of getting the vaccine?
Some people have a strong immune system. Some people have like a weak immune system. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you have an immune system, why get the vaccine?
Bro. Okay.
That's not how your immune system fucking works.
Yeah,
Have you
so
taken your homeschooled, correct?
Yes.
Please take a biology class before we have this conversation again.
I don't know what the fuck biology is.
Well, there we go. That's why we're having. Yeah, that's why you have this
That's
fucking
probably
stance.
why.
Your fucking immune system, like, it doesn't fucking know what COVID is. It doesn't know. So if it's in your body, it's gonna be like, yo, what's good, man? Welcome. What's up? Meanwhile, if you have a vaccine, it's like giving it a fucking, like a, I don't know. It's like, hey, bro, you see this fucking guy? Beat the shit out of him. As they go, hey, you're the guy. Hey, you're the fucking guy. And they beat the shit out of it.
Explain this to me. So the vaccine's just COVID, right? You're just giving yourself COVID, pretty much?
No. It is a...
Not really.
Well, okay, with vaccines, most vaccines, they are a weakened, usually dead or very, very, very weak form of it. And COVID actually is so fucking advanced. It actually is an mRNA protein.
How do they bottle it?
What?
How do they bottle COVID?
They don't even do it with fucking COVID, okay? What they do with COVID is they put an mRNA strain in you that teaches your cells. It teaches your cells the fucking proteins that are a part of COVID to fight it off. I'm pretty sure. I could be getting that fucking wrong, but I know it's mRNA that tells your fucking cells the shit to do with fucking when COVID shows up. So they don't even put COVID in you. Do you know how DNA works?
What are you talking? What do you mean by that?
Do you know how DNA works?
Kinda.
Do you know what mRNA is?
No.
Okay. It is a strain of DNA that tells your DNA how to reproduce. It was a big fucking huge thing in like Fox News and shit that it's this insane fucking, ooh, it's this artificial chemical. Your body does it naturally. When you get like a fucking cut, your cells fucking like is it reproduce would be the word? Yeah, messenger RNA. It fucking reproduces and it uses mRNA to fucking, yeah. Well,
Yeah. So if the COVID vaccine is just a dead version of it, then what does it do?
I literally just told you that it's not.
Yeah, you said it's a dead. You said it's a small weakened version. You said
I said most vaccines in general, like a cold vaccine.
Yeah,
but the
so
COVID vaccine is unique. The COVID vaccine is unique and uses an mRNA fucking strain that teaches your DNA how to fucking what proteins to make to fight off fucking COVID.
Yeah, so why not just wait till you actually get COVID for your body to learn?
Because you could fucking die.
That's stupid.
Because your body doesn't know what it is.
But here's my thing though: if COVID's probably gonna be gone, or like not as popular as it is now in like 4 years, so what's the point?
It clearly fucking isn't. Because it went back up after we thought it would go down after everyone get vaccinated.
Not everyone did. You know, Florida, it's like under 10% of people are vaccinated.
I know, because Florida's fucking stupid.
Same with Tennessee.
Fucking hate
Tennessee's fucking stupid.
the statistics.
Did you actually know Annalie Chopper's from Tennessee?
That explains a lot.
Yo, Andy,
What's up?
can you link me the site
What's up?
so I can look? The what's it called the clothing.
Oh, the clothing? Oh. I thought you were talking about, yeah, here.
So you don't regret getting the vaccine at all?
Not at fucking all. I can't wait for that booster to come out. I'm getting 8 of them, alright? Can't wait.
Do you trust the government?
I'm gonna put this in my...
That's a very vague and loaded question.
Like, do you trust everything that they say?
No. Fucking duh.
What have they said that you haven't trusted?
Fucking like half the time they talk about like anything about the Iraq war. I don't know.
So why is Biden better than Trump?
Like
What has Biden done in almost a year? In the year that he's been here?
Why is Biden better than Trump?
Yeah, didn't Trump do way more within the first year than Biden has?
He did more, but he did more fucking bad.
Yes, but at least he did stuff. Like the pros
Oh
outweigh
my
the
god,
cons.
Omar, that is fucking stupid. Omar, okay,
What
I'm gonna do this
has
again.
Biden done?
Would you rather if I took 100 people, I shot 0 people, or 5 people?
5 people, but then if you brought 20, so let's say you shot 5
What?
and then brought 10. So he did. Let's say hypothetically he did 5 bad things, but then did 10 good things.
Or I could just shoot
right?
no one.
Yes, but if you brought 5 and then 10, it'd be
Just because he's doing something doesn't mean that it's good.
No, but he was doing some good stuff and then some bad stuff. But Biden hasn't done anything.
That's also just not fucking true.
What has Biden done?
Oh god.
Ever since Biden been president, it's just been going more downhill. COVID's been getting bigger. Like they had, what was the thing that
That
they
has
had
nothing to
in
do with
China?
Biden. Biden go, I'm gonna crank up the COVID knob. Whoa!
Well,
What?
No, it was man produced by the government. So yeah, he's just making it worse.
Okay, fucking one. COVID rates actually went fucking down when fucking he came into office because Biden actually fucking pushed for vaccines, unlike Trump.
Yeah, and isn't Biden 78 and forgetting stuff? What's it called?
Aren't you like fucking 12 and have no idea how the world works? And you're homeschooled?
You aren't the same?
What?
You know, what do you know about the world?
Clearly fucking more than you do, because I have to explain how vaccines work.
Yeah, but they don't work. None of them work.
None of them work. Really.
They do.
No.
That is just insane. Why do you think we don't have fucking polio anymore?
So why don't we have a vaccine for cancer then, if they all work?
Because we haven't fucking made one yet, and cancer is entirely different. Cancer is your cells fucking up.
No, there was, because I remember I was reading about this. I forgot what the guy's name was. There was a guy that did find a cure for cancer, and he had it work on like at least 5 people, and then he got assassinated when he was about to announce what the cure was.
Please find me a link for this.
There was a cure.
Please find me a
Okay,
link for this.
I forgot his name because I remember I read about it. He got assassinated.
I'm gonna give you benefit of the doubt. The thing is, I guarantee you, a cure for cancer wouldn't be a cancer vaccine, because that's not how that works. Cancer isn't an infectious disease or a virus. It's your cells mutating incorrectly.
Yeah. Let me find it. Cause I remember I was reading about this. Yeah. See, Dr. Lawrence H. Horn developed cure for testicular cancer 40 years ago. Assassinated 40 years ago today. Yeah, this was in July.
40 years ago, we found the cure for cancer?
Yeah. Here, I'll link it to you. Read everything about it from the beginning.
Okay.
He found a cure for testicular cancer. So, he found a cure for one of them, and he was assassinated 40 years ago today. But it wasn't today. It was whenever they made the article. But you get what I'm saying. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see?
I don't think you read this either.
Well, what's up with it?
This dude invented chemotherapy,
Yes.
and we still use chemotherapy still. And it can be effective at getting rid of cancer if you catch cancer early on. So, what is your point?
Never mind, wait, that was the wrong article.
This is from cancer.iu.edu.
Yeah. Here, I found it.
Uh-huh. What's this one from?
It should be it. I think New York Times.
Okay. Washington Post.
Same thing.
I literally just read the headline, and this already is not related.
No,
This
but
is
no,
about someone
because
finding the cure for autism.
Yeah, and then he got assassinated.
That's not cancer.
No, but you get the point though that they already found cures for stuff. Yet they haven't made a vaccine for them. So if all the vaccine works,
You
why are they
can't
still
vaccinate
hesitant?
against autism. Do you know how autism works?
No, but why
Then
are they
alright.
so hesitant to release a vaccine against autism if they already have a cure? Why are they so
Omar,
hesitant?
you saying why don't we have vaccines for autism is like me saying why don't we have vaccines for fucking getting stabbed? Fucking autism is an entirely genetic thing that happens before you are born. You can't vaccinate against it.
Does it not disinfect the wound?
What?
Would that not work? Does it not disinfect the womb?
That doesn't stop you from getting stabbed.
No, but I'm saying like a vaccine after. Like people get the vaccine after they get COVID, right? So like, wouldn't it help disinfect the wound?
No.
Yes or no?
No, the reason people get the vaccine after COVID is because they realize, oh shit, COVID fucking sucks. I don't want to do that again, and so they get vaccine. Have I gotten it? No, because I got vaccinated.
So if you never gotten it, what was the point of getting vaccinated?
So I don't get it.
To prevent.
Why is it that
I'm
I
getting it.
never gotten vaccinated and never worn a mask, but yet I haven't gotten it, but yet people that wear masks and get vaccinated still get it?
Because you're lucky and they get it at a way smaller rate, and they
Okay.
only have started recently getting it because of a new variant that is formed from people not getting vaccinated.
every
So that they're now fucking immune to the vaccine that we currently made because dumb fucks like you, who don't get fucking vaccinated when they can, are causing more people to die.
Listen, every person I know, my family, my stepdad's family, they don't wear a mask, they aren't vaccinated, they
They're
haven't once
fucking
gotten
idiots.
COVID, right? And the two cousins I have that live in Connecticut are vaccinated and wear masks, and they got COVID. But yet, probably at least 80 family members I know are from my family and my stepdad's that aren't vaccinated, don't wear masks at all, don't take any repercussions, haven't gotten it. But 2 people I know
Okay.
that do all that have that. Explain the odds. I
I
have
wear
at
a
least
mask all
70
the time,
family.
and I haven't got it.
I know,
You
yeah.
never get,
Everyone
you know,
here
people-
wears
you know-
a mask, and a lot of people
you know
here are
what people do
vaccinated, and
here?
our numbers are much smaller than they are in Florida. So, okay.
Yeah, but then what people get weird looks when you wear them here. I stare at
Because
people
it's
down
Florida.
when they wear them. Yeah, the only people that wear them in Florida are people who are snowbirds that are visiting. If you actually live in
People
Florida,
who
you
know
don't-
what
you
the
know
fuck
that-
they're talking about and actually understand how fucking
No,
awful
if you're
COVID
actually
is.
from Florida and you wear a mask, you're not from Florida. You must have just moved. Nobody wears that down
Yeah,
here.
because Florida is full of fucking idiots.
Okay, shit, you got a point.
Yeah, you really want to have an argument that Florida isn't full of idiots?
Okay, what has Minneapolis done then?
What have we done? I don't know. Had a much lower COVID rate than Florida.
J-Pro.
J
Yeah,
Pro.
isn't it a smaller state though? Isn't Minneapolis a smaller state compared to Florida?
I'm probably not. Hold on.
Yeah, it
I mean,
has
probably,
to be, 'cause
but
Florida's really,
but by
Yeah,
fucking
so of course
if you measure by fucking percentage,
well,
it's
of course
still
yours
much
gonna be
greater.
smaller. What do you mean much greater?
If you would then fucking measure by fucking percentage of the population affected by COVID, it's still gonna be fucking, the percentage is still gonna be much higher in Florida.
Yes,
Wait,
because there's
you
more
mean
people. Of
vaccination?
course it's gonna be. And there's more people in a location compared
Do you
to
understand
one.
how a fucking percentage works?
Yes, because there's gonna be more people in the percentage
You
count.
well, then you don't. You clearly fucking don't understand how percentages work.
So you think if you got 60,000 people from here and 60,000 people from the state of Minneapolis together, you think that Minneapolis would have more
Have
or
more what?
less? Like COVID cases.
I have less.
How much you want to bet on that? Look it up.
How much you want to bet on it? What do you fucking mean?
Like
Are you
I'm
really
not getting sorry.
Are you really debating against the fact that Florida has more fucking COVID cases by percentage?
I'm gonna look this up. COVID cases in Florida. No way. That's how many in Florida?
I know,
That has to
crazy.
be in total. That has to be in total.
Total of what?
No, that has to be like all around. 3.66 million, 60,400.
Yeah, there's 21 million people in Florida.
Oh, in my county is only 226,000 cases, 4,000 deaths.
What
Not that
about
bad.
the
Oh wait,
what's the,
Minneapolis isn't a state?
No, it's a city. Minnesota's a state.
I didn't know that. Huh. COVID. Oh shoot, I accidentally put .com. In Minneapolis, oh shit, it's not even in the million. Yeah,
Yeah.
so Florida has almost 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because it's a bigger state. This is in the full state.
wait, how much?
So 326,000 in the state of Minnesota, and then 3.66 million in the state of Florida.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's because the state. Isn't Minneapolis a really small state?
Not really. I mean, it's
Compared to Florida, like what's like the
well,
square
yeah.
footage of
Florida is the
Minneapolis?
third largest fucking state.
Yeah, so of course it's gonna be that big of a difference.
Yes,
yeah,
but
so
if
it's
you
gonna be a
look at the
3 times
fucking
difference 'cause it's 3 times
percentage, oh
bigger.
my god. How many times do I have to
Yeah,
explain this?
Dude, it's gonna
My
be
state is
different. 'Cause
about
if it's 3 times the size of Minneapolis, the cases are gonna be 3 times bigger. Of course.
Let me pull out the calculator on this one, man. Let me pull out the fucking calculator.
Did you give up on your art project?
No, I finished it.
Voice crack.
Shut up.
Sorry.
It's okay. Sarcastic.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been playing this demo of this game like the whole time in the background. It's actually quite a long demo.
Which one?
South Park: The Fractured Butthole.
Oh.
It's actually like pretty long, and I've just been like skipping all the cutscenes and stuff. Just like running through it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Andy's being quiet because he realizes he's wrong.
Nope, I'm doing math to prove that you're a fucking dumbass.
Wait. So what is your So, let's see. So I have an idea of how many like fuck, can't speak. How many people took the vaccine? In total in your state?
So if the case is, if there's, I think the population's like 20 million, so I bet it's probably less than a million took the vaccine. I'll look it up.
No, just like
I don't know. I would have to guess because I didn't look it up.
COVID cases by state per capita.
because in my state it's like 25 million, 25.5 million vaccinations.
That's pretty fucking good.
That can't be possible. Cause what fucking state do you live in?
You'll have to figure that out, but I don't want to stand stream.
Understandable.
What?
Okay, Omar.
You're kidding.
Omar, this is
What?
per capita, alright?
60% of people in Florida are fully vaccinated.
Yeah.
That's
Alright,
awful.
Omar.
Wait,
Omar. This is
Wow.
per capita, alright? Look at this. Okay, here's
Is that
Florida.
cool?
That's awful.
Here's fucking Florida.
I can barely see this shit. So pixelated.
Here's Minnesota.
Wait,
Can I
Like,
even
can
it's
you
fit
three
link the
times bigger
site?
state.
This is per
I
capita.
don't get this. If it's a capita,
Wait, can you link the
what's that?
site?
Per.
Yeah, like the
So
site.
I can look for myself.
Why am I linking it in fucking stream chat?
Oh, you're not?
Oh, I can then.
So you don't get my point at all.
That,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you have more cases because there's more people, but when I look by fucking things that completely remove that. Do you understand how this works?
No.
Okay, so out of 100,000 people in Florida, 17,000 of them have COVID. But out of 100,000 people in Minnesota, only 14,000 of them would have COVID.
Wait, is 13,000 good? Like around 13,000?
Wait,
Or is
what?
it bad?
No, that's fucking good. That's near the bottom. I mean, these are all. It's not. These are all fucking terrible, and it could very easily be fucking like out of 100,000 people to have it, but people don't get vaccinated.
I'm saying,
I still can't get over
is
that.
it good for the
60%.
United States?
Still getting over that 60% of
That's all
Florida
good.
are vaccinated. That's fucking good.
Oh, it's sad.
Oh, that's sad that 60% of them aren't gonna die.
Okay.
That sure is
So lucky.
sad.
The only thing is, I wanted to apply for a job, but you'd have to wear a mask, which would suck. But the good thing is, this one grocery store you don't
Oh no,
have
you
to.
can't.
And
You can't be a little plague rat. Oh, you can't infect people
No,
and
no,
have them
no,
fucking
this-
die. I'm
this
so
one
sorry.
It's not even that bad.
This one grocery store I want to work at, they're like anti-masks. Like they don't like people, like they don't like their employees wearing masks. They don't hire.
That's
So
stupid.
I'm gonna apply to there. No, it's a cool grocery store. That's where my parents' grocery shop. Once we found that out, we actually started going there over Walmart.
Figures.
Oh my fucking.
It's
God.
actually even closer too and cheaper. So that's where we go
It's
now. A lot
probably
of
because
people
you can
go
get
there.
infected easier.
I also don't
people
think
go
you
there.
can legally fucking discriminate people against if they wear masks or not.
You could fire them.
No, you
They
can't.
just don't like it. They just don't like it there.
Oh, they
I
don't
haven't
fire.
seen one
Okay.
employee or I have not seen one employee or customer wearing a mask. Even the manager, because I remember someone had to call a manager. The manager wasn't wearing a mask.
That's just fucking dumb. I don't know why you'd be proud of that. That's just actually insanely stupid.
It's probably whenever I ride my bike past it, it's always jam packed. There's always tons of people in there.
Yeah, because there's more than a handful of idiots, especially in Florida.
Yeah, man. Whenever you start whenever the microchips kick in that they put in the vaccine, then you'll realize.
Yeah, dude, I'm feeling like a fucking cyborg already.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad that that's the argument you've resorted to, is memeing about microchips.
No, I just don't really care. Like, all means aside, I'm just not concerned with COVID at all.
You're not concerned
To me,
about
it's
people
not a
dying?
threat at all. No, to me, it's not really a threat at all. If it's been 2 years, I haven't got it once, and I haven't taken any precautions. I've actually been
Yes,
washing
because
my
you're the
hands purposely
only
less.
person in the world, Omar.
Yeah, I've been washing my hands purposely less.
Wow, you're
And I'm
fucking
using
so
hand
cool.
sanitizer less on purpose, cause. So. I went to the mall a couple days ago, and I did not see a single person wearing a mask, and it was packed there.
That doesn't. I don't know why you keep bringing up these random ass anecdotes. That doesn't make it right.
Yeah, I thought it was cool because I remember because I remember when COVID first started, you had to wear a mask there because we didn't go there, and then we went back, so we were hoping that they changed, and they did, and we thought it was cool.
That's not fucking cool. That's insanely dangerous.
Okay. I don't see the correlation.
What, of a deadly fucking illness?
That it's dangerous that people are just walking around enjoying themselves, not wearing the chin diapers. And
Because they could be spreading a fucking deathly illness.
No, because whenever I do see people wearing masks, it's always on their chin. They don't even have it over their face, so.
They're what?
Whenever I see people wearing masks, they don't even have it over their face. They have it just hanging on their chin.
Yeah, it's because it's fucking Florida and they're
Because
dumbasses.
they're dumb.
Oh, and in South Park, they're anti-max. They're anti-mask, like the people that make the show, which I like it more now.
Is that not even fucking true?
Yeah, they made an episode making fun of it. They made fun of the mask. They had it where they were going to a grocery store and the guy said, "Sir, you gotta put on your chin diaper," and he just put the mask on his chin. He's like, "Okay, you can proceed now." I thought it was hilarious. They made a ton of jokes about the masks and about the vaccines being pointless.
But that's South Park.
Yeah, it's also South Park is definitely fucking made to be super fucking.
Yeah, we need to look at that one.
I don't
Yeah,
even know,
but
just
a
edgy.
lot of the things that they did about what's the Tourette's? They did an episode about Tourette's and about other illnesses and stuff, and they always highly research it. I forgot what it's called, the place that covers Tourette's, the Tourette's, whatever it is, the Tourette's syndrome. They said that they gave an award to South Park saying that their episode is highly researched about the Tourette's illness. So they highly research what they did. There's an hour-long episode about COVID. They made tons of jokes about it. It's probably
Do
my
you like
favorite.
the stats, Cindy?
What?
All these stats? Sure,
You
I'm
like
reading
the
this article
stats?
about South Park.
Yeah, look up the article from South Park's in their Tourette's episode that it was highly researched. I remember seeing that. It was highly researched. All their
seen the one
episodes
that's
they
in
made about
chat.
illnesses. I like the Tourette's episode because Cartman just started being racist and he would just make fun of Jewish people. He just pretend that he had Tourette's so he can make fun of people and get away with it.
That's kind of stupid.
It's one of their most best episodes.
Why?
'Cause,
Because it's racist? And
No, because Pitchfork gave it a 9.
are you seeing the stats, Cindy, or no?
I'm reading through this.
Wait, what?
He's reading through it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know these stats on.
Just fact checking what I was ripped on.
Percentage of U.S. population to be given a COVID-19 vaccination as of December.
Wait, this
hold on.
text
How
on
is
me?
this?
Oh,
How is
yeah.
this? Oh, give one of those fully vaccinated booster dose. Okay, gotcha. Why is this sorted
Wait,
like?
show source.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
I gotta show the source. I gotta look at the source. No, I can't look at the source. I'm not, bro.
Oh shit, dude. 65% of people here at least have been given one dose. That's pretty fucking good.
Let's see. Uh,
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I
Palu,
just looked this up.
100% vaccinated.
Andy.
I just looked
Huh.
this up. Nikola Tesla's from Florida.
Whoa,
67% of
prove my
people
point
fully
wrong. A guy
vaccinated
from like
here.
the 1800s.
Yes, but do you know how much stuff he invented?
Omar.
If he was dumb, then how did he invent stuff?
He. What he.
These dumbass takes are really trying to are really getting,
Oh, you're
getting
saying
kind of
everyone from Florida is dumb, but yet Nikola Tesla's from Florida.
He's
Tupac was
from
Florida.
Croatia.
Who?
Nikola Tesla?
No, but like he resided in there.
I can't fucking do this anymore. Come on, stop the bit, Omar.
Oh, he died recently. Oh no, 1943.
I can't. It's so fucking.
Okay, let me look up smart people from Florida.
He also lived in Florida in a time when it was still entirely colonial and wasn't full of people doing fucking meth in the streets. And dying of fucking COVID, but still being like, oh, we're doing better than them Democrats. Because we're fucking not vaccinated and not wearing masks and not doing anything.
List of, wow. I looked up
Let's see
smart
what
people
Florida
from
is.
Florida and there's no results. The top result is I'm wrong to feel that people in Florida are less intelligent than people from other states.
True.
That was the top result. You see it? I looked up smart people in Florida, or from Florida. Smart people. Smart. Oh wait, I
Marco
spelled it wrong.
Rubio is from Florida, dude. I mean,
Who's that?
Lil Pump is from Florida.
Oh, did you hear Lil Pump's new song where he just ripped off Lil Peep? Like a lot of people were upset about it. I
Didn't
like the
die
song.
though.
What is it called? In the
I
Way?
think it's In the Way. Yeah, In the Way.
How do you
It was
rip off
actually quite
Peep?
good. A lot of people said that, like in the comments I saw on Twitter. People said that he just ripped off Peep. I thought it was a quite good song, personally. Like, I added it to my playlist. I thought it was quite good. His drip is fire, just having sex on his clothes. That's his record label, Sex Records. That's his label.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah,
Yo,
he has
but-
a like sex beanie, sex hoodie, sex pants, and the shoes. I thought it was quite cool. The fit. You fuck with it?
I guess so. I don't see how this is ripping off Peep.
That's what I saw. I remember my friend told me that about the new Lil Pump song where he ripped off Peep, and I listened to it. You don't like it?
I mean, no, not really. It's alright.
He's so edgy.
Yeah, none of this sounds at all like a Peep song.
Those pants are heat.
No, not at all. Okay, I'm gonna go the fuck to bed.
Yeah,
This
same.
was an absolutely insane conversation.
Yeah, and I won, right?
Oh yeah, you fucking own me.
Okay, did you agree with any of my takes at
No.
all? Like, not one bit. Not
No.
even the Asian one?
Me
Or the
either.
Chinese one.
Your take taken to a very niche fucking conclusion, which you definitely didn't mean at all, and only realized after I said it. I agree with that.
What? What conclusion?
That if you were locked in a fucking padded cell isolation chamber, and your only contact with the outside world was just calling Chinese restaurants, you would eventually probably start to sound like the people who would pick up the phone at Chinese restaurants. I agree with that.
That's what I basically was saying. That
That's
if you stayed
not
home
at all what you were saying.
That's what I said. I said if you stayed home all day, all you did was just talk to people at Chinese restaurants, watch
not what you
Chinese
said.
culture. Yes, that's why I said. What do you want
Wait,
about?
wait, wait. Didn't you also say eat Chinese, speak Chinese,
Walk Chinese,
wear
yes.
Chinese,
You would
walk
start to
Chinese?
dress
That's what you
Chinese,
said,
and then
right?
if you got a bunch of people to say that you're Chinese, then you're Chinese. That was your point.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what you said.
Okay, all jokes aside, I don't get how you can identify as like as a gender, but you can't identify as a as a race.
Because gender is an entirely made up fucking thing. Race is also pretty fucking made up, but it at least is somewhat based on like not
DNA.
based, but like actually based on fucking reality. Based on fucking like where you're from and where your parents are from and like what your skin color looks like.
Wait, also isn't the wait, what am I saying? I can't think.
Also, gender
Oh yeah, that's
your
what I was
own
thinking.
perception of your own gender is entirely within your own brain and how society views you. But race, even if every single fucking person in the world views you as Chinese, even if you're not, that doesn't make you Chinese. That just means
So what would make you Chinese then? How would you
you
change?
being
How would you
from
convert?
China or your parents
So
being from
say you
China.
moved to China then, and all you did was contact Chinese restaurants and watch Chinese culture. You wouldn't be Chinese?
If you move to
No.
China, maybe, but you wouldn't be ethnically Chinese, which is what your point was. So, still no.
How about we sleep on this and then tomorrow
No, I'm gonna have the same opinion tomorrow.
you can stream tomorrow so we can speak about it?
I'm not gonna suddenly overnight be like, oh my god, Omar was right, dude. If I get 10 people to tell me I'm Chinese, I'm suddenly Chinese.
Wait, Andy.
Oh.
Wait, Andy.
Hmm.
I'm playing GTA. The Marvin Gaye song I liked is oh shit. Why did you stop loving me? When did I stop loving you? That's the Marvin Gaye song I like. I was playing GTA and it came on the radio.
I don't know if I know that one. That's probably one of his earlier ones.
It's why did you stop loving me? When did I stop loving you? I remember the album cover being weird.
I don't think it's Marvin Gaye.
It is. I'm listening to it right now. Marvin Gaye. When did you stop loving me? When did I stop loving you?
A win.
Yeah.
What is this from? Oh, 1978, Here, My Dear?
Yeah, when did you stop loving me? When did I stop loving you?
Yeah,
That's what
you
it's
don't
called.
need to keep saying it.
Oh, okay. I thought you didn't hear.
78? Oh no, he was still like...
When
not in
did
his prime,
When
but...
did he die?
80s, I think. His
Yeah,
dad
didn't his
shot him.
dad like assassinate him?
He didn't assassinate him, but he shot him, yeah.
Is his dad still alive?
I don't think so.
How did his dad die?
I don't know.
But isn't that his son though? Shouldn't he have like the right to take the life?
What?
So that's his son, right? Shouldn't he have the right to do that? Yeah, Marvin Gaye. So his dad shouldn't.
Do you think your grandfather should be allowed to kill you? Just whenever he wants?
If he has the strength to do that, sure. Well, no, that's not my father though.
Do you think it would be perfectly okay and morally sound that if your mom just walked in, didn't say anything, and just shot you in the back of the head, that'd be alright?
She has reasons. If she had reasons.
Even fucking what reason?
No, she was done with me. I don't know.
It'd still be a murder.
Okay, how?
How is it morally sound?
It's your son.
What?
Morally, I don't get what morally sound means, but it's your son though. Like it's your choice. So let's say you had a kid and you didn't want to have the kid anymore. Would you rather kill him or put him up for adoption?
Adoption, because one is murder.
Yes, but let's say murder was legal. Would you still
No.
do adoption?
Because even if murder is fucking legal, it's still morally, I guess personally to me, it's morally wrong.
So let's say the purge happened. Let's say the purge actually happened and you hated your son. Would you kill him?
No. The last person I probably kill is my son. Even if I hate him, it's still my kid.
You think you'll ever end up having a kid that you want to kill?
will I ever have a kid I want to kill?
Yes.
I hope not. But even then, I still feel like I wouldn't fucking kill him.
Okay. But like, why is that though? Like, even if let's say your son like did like a lot to you, like you still wouldn't be
Well, it depends. What did he fucking do?
like he raped and molested you and your mom. Like he beats women. He's like a registered pedophile. You know.
I mean, that's an entirely different story then. Um,
Uh,
but even then, I still don't really believe in fucking, um, revenge or like a retribution as punishment. So probably
what,
still
what
no, I wouldn't shoot him.
You don't think the prison system's fucking stupid?
It is, but I feel like it works pretty well for someone who is a
No, but like how?
serial
Okay,
pedophile rapist.
I'm gonna be dead serious as a take. Like the Chinese one, I was obviously fucking around, but this is a dead serious take I have.
Mm-hmm.
So the prison system is supposed to like teach you a lesson, right? So let's
It's
say you
supposed to.
murder someone. Yeah, let's say you murder someone and you get life. How is that teaching you a lesson? If you won't have another chance, if you won't have a chance to learn from the lesson,
Our current
that doesn't
prison
make any
system,
sense.
you're right, it doesn't teach that. And that's why it's flawed, because it focuses more on retributive punishment than actual reformation.
Well, I feel like this is what I feel like they should do. Let's say I kill someone that's 25. I feel like you should get 25 years. Or let's say like I kill someone that's 70. Like that'd be outrageous.
If I
So
kill a
I feel like,
1-year-old, I should only get 1 year.
no, I feel like the minimum should be at least 8. I feel like that's 8 years is good.
I
I mean,
mean,
8 years doesn't sound like a lot, but dude, you're just be sitting there doing nothing for 8 years.
it
Like 8 years
depends.
is a long time even when you are active.
It depends
So-
what you do. And with our
Let's
current
say it
prison
was-
system, I mean, 8 years, you just go back out and then kill another
I
1-year-old.
think, like, yeah, but 8 years, then you'll be less hesitant to do it. And then if you do it again, they should double it. Well, it depends on.
Yeah, but that doesn't
circumstances.
always
Like,
stop
let's say
some
you
people.
accidentally killed. Let's say you accidentally killed the kid by leaving him in the car. Yeah, 8 years. But like if you purposely went out of your way to go like stab him to death, suffocate him, then yeah, probably about 10 years, 10, 12. Like,
And
what's
that's
the point
why.
of?
Hold on. You want to hear my argument for this?
What's the point of when you kill someone and you just get 35 years? Like your life's. Whenever you get out, you're just gonna become homeless. So,
You want to hear
like,
my
what's the point
You want to
of
hear my
getting out?
argument for this?
Yeah.
I agreed that just saying, "Oh, you did this thing that equals you get this many years." Instead, it should be you did this thing, so you should have to go through like this, like form of like therapy or something, and you get out when the state considers you reformed.
Yeah.
And
I
then
feel
when
like
you get
that-
out, you are provided with the beauty of social safety nets until you can get on your feet.
Yeah,
That's
I think
my
it's dumb
perfect
how because like most people that go to prison, once they get out, they just commit all their crimes. There's nothing they can do.
Yeah, 'cause they
Most
didn't-
people,
yeah.
When they get out in their 60s, like they can't get a job, especially if they're like record.
Exactly, yeah, and so they just commit more
Well,
crime.
Yeah, so how's that teaching you a lesson? That's just gonna make you go, oh, I might as well go back to prison where I have food and shelter.
Yeah.
So what's like, yeah, so there's no point in getting out then.
Yeah.
Do you think so? Let's say like a woman accuses you of rape.
I
do you think
agree
she should
with
go to
you
prison?
on this point. Yes, our prison system is incredibly flawed.
I think about that a lot, to be honest. The prison system, just how stupid it is.
I'm
Do
glad.
you think? I think this is another take I have, which you might. I'm not sure if you think it's dumb. Oh shit! Phil Collins just came on. Sorry. But I feel like if someone accuses you of rape, like if a girl accuses you of rape, because I remember I saw this. I don't remember the name again, but I know it was true. But this guy went to prison for 20 years for like this woman accused and said that that he raped her. Turns out she admitted it was just a dream that she had, a dream that he raped her in the dream.
Hmm.
So do you feel like she should go to jail for 20 years? Do you do you agree with that?
Hmm.
Do you? Like, do you think she should get time too for lying and taking away his freedom?
It depends.
No, like, what was their intent was just to get you in prison, and they.
If it genuinely was like, if it was very clear that her intent was, fuck this guy, I'm gonna make up this thing about him to get him in jail, then yeah, I could definitely see an argument for being like,
he was gonna divorce her, so that's what she did. return.
But was she like actually raped and she just like
No,
confused the person?
she just made it up.
I mean, I guess I don't really know enough about the case, but I would say if I was on that jury, I would vote to convict her, probably, yeah.
No, but like that's probably not gonna happen. Like I don't think that's a thing where you could sue someone for like falsely doing that. Well, no, it goes under the oath, right?
They broke oath,
Yes.
so they could actually.
Yeah. Do you feel like the oath is true though? Like, why don't they just do like lie detector tests live?
The lie detector tests are incredibly flawed.
How though? So why do they do them then?
They don't prove shit. There's been so many people who've been convicted falsely because of lie detector tests, and vice versa. There's been people who've gotten away from lie detector tests.
What was that basketball player that killed like 3 people and then killed himself? What was his name?
I have no idea.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
No.
There's not basketball, football player.
Oh,
Oh, Daniel Hernandez or something.
yeah.
I think that was him. But yeah, when he took the lie detector test, he said that he was not guilty. So you don't think he should be free immediately?
No.
But how do you prove you're innocent in that case though? If they don't have any proof that you're
With
guilty.
evidence.
But what if they don't have any?
Then that's fucking... I don't know, I mean, they present the case, and if they don't have enough evidence to really convince a jury, then it's moot, whatever. And it sucks, but...
What would you change to the prison system if you became president of the prison system?
Definitely just make it focus more on reform.
I feel like you shouldn't go to prison for like double your age. So I feel like if you're 20, you should be able to go for 30 years.
What if you're like... I don't know, maybe. I think the whole year thing is still
yeah.
stupid, though. I think it should just be... Like, if you
I
are...
think it was
If you go to prison, you go through some sort of like psychoanalysis thing, and then if you're generally like actually like a psychopath or like a fucking schizophrenic or something, you go through therapy and shit like that for it in prison. And not like in the fucking prisons we have now where it's just cement blocks. You know, it'd be actually fucking nicer.
He's going through like psycho stuff. Do you know Nicholas Cruz?
Yeah. Yeah, the Parkland
He did
shooter.
the school shooting. Yeah, that killed like 25 people. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a chance that he's not gonna like be in prison for life or get the death penalty. Just fucking stupid. I saw that.
So... Wait, so are you pro-death penalty?
No, I just saw that there's a chance that he's not gonna get the death penalty or life, that he's gonna just get 50 years.
Hmm.
You agree with that?
I don't know. I think jail and life sentence should be the absolute like last fucking thing. Like for the worst people. And the Parkland shooter could probably be considered that. But if it's literally like
Remember he was bragging about it after he did it.
No, I know. If he like genuinely went through like a whole more intensive, I don't know, psychoanalysis therapy fucking some shit. I'm not a psychiatrist. I can't fucking say what would work for someone like that. But whatever the fuck would in prison. And he clearly and he like people like think he's reformed. And then like a fucking someone calls up is like, "Yo, I just fucking saw Nicholas Cruz buying like a fucking AR, like I don't know." And if they can see like he didn't change at all, then maybe a fucking life
You should
sentence.
do it for longer? Or
Yeah,
life?
yeah, they might, maybe not life, but definitely like a long ass time.
What would you give him if you were the judge?
If I was the judge, with
Yeah.
our current court system,
Yeah. Or like no, like if current and then like whatever you wanted.
currently, I mean, I don't even fucking know. I've seen videos of him. That is one fucked up man. But I just don't feel like prison would change that. But if I had to give him years, it'd definitely be like
50?
How many people did he kill?
25 and over like 40 injured. I think it's one of the biggest school shootings in America.
Yeah, okay. So he should get...
There was around 20 deaths and then like 50 injured.
It was 25?
Around 20. I think the number's 25.
I
And
would say maybe
he was
life.
bragging about it before.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was trying to get away with it when he was
shot
picked
cop.
up by cops by pretending to be schizophrenic and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're seeing like an hour-long video about how he faked it and like the body
Mhm.
language and match.
Yeah.
You probably saw the same video.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say, I mean, in the current court system, it fucking sucks, but unless something else comes out about it, definitely life. I genuinely believe it'd be better to have someone like that fucking locked up than in society.
Yeah, but didn't that go against everything you said so far?
Yeah, but I can't do anything. If I was a judge, I mean, personally, what I would think would be best in a perfect world is that I send him into fucking some sort of psychoanalysis and therapy and try and help him reform, but that's not a thing in prison.
I'm not
So,
sure if you know the answer to this, but the judge for that case, like, could technically, like, hypothetically, if he wanted to, I know this wouldn't happen. Could he just like let him free off of nothing, like have no like charges, nothing? Like
no.
if he felt like that, or so he's just deciding if he gets life or the death penalty, pretty much, right?
I believe, oh, I
Or
don't know.
whatever his like choices are. So is that what the judge does, or could the judge just completely let him free if he wanted to, if that's what he thought?
The judge presented a good enough case, could maybe file for a mistrial, but he couldn't just be nah, you're good, man. He'd have to, because it comes down to the jury. And if
No,
the
I thought
jury,
I thought sometimes it's just the judge,
no,
always the judge and the jury.
it depends. The judge, um, oh fuck, I like, don't fucking quote me on this. I could be entirely wrong. I believe the judge, like, assigns like the actual final punishment. And I think there's like a fucking, textbook. It's
He has
like,
choices.
yeah, it's like if you do this, the required minimum is this. And then it comes down to if the jury thinks he is guilty and not guilty of those charges. The judge sometimes, though, if it's a tie, I think the judge breaks it. And and the jury, or it's either they keep going until they revote and it's not a tie, or the judge sometimes, in certain cases, actually delivers the jury's verdict instead of the jury doing it.
Have you been on jury duty yet?
No, I'm not old enough.
Oh.
I can in a year, though.
Like, would you personally do it? Like,
Dude,
like,
I would
you go out
sign
your way
up.
to do it?
I would sign up as many times as I could, dude. I would love that shit.
Did you see that? Like the Fortnite on Fortnite, they had like the Out West emote, which is the Travis Scott song. Like it plays like it's a dance, a snippet of the emote,
Mm-hmm.
and then like the night of that, like they added the emote at 7. Right, that's like when the item shop refreshes, and at like 9 o'clock, that's when the Astroworld concert was.
Mm-hmm.
They completely got rid of it after. Like they just completely got rid of the item shop. Like for the whole day yesterday, there was no item shop. There was like nothing to buy. They just completely got rid of the shop.
Damn.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
And so at least I got a rare skin now. And they're gonna add the option so you can refund the Travis Scott. What's your thoughts on that? Do you think Travis was in the wrong?
I don't know enough about it, but given what I know of that, the people after him were aware that shit was going on and they weren't gonna play, and that it was very obvious, the videos of him looking at people fucking passed out and dying, and him not stopping and just keep going.
I saw a video which I think he made a fair point that that's on the right side of him or right, or it doesn't fucking matter, but you get what I mean. It's on the porch inside of him.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody else, they don't know what they're going on. So of course he's gonna have to start singing to continue the crowd up, get them going. 90% of people don't know that someone's passed out. All they know is that he stopped it and he's just slowly singing. So they don't know that someone passed out. So
yeah, to be fair, you can't really see what's going on when you're on stage.
Yeah, it was pitch black. They had all the music playing. That one video though, where people you could clearly hear people screaming "Help me, we're stuck," and he was just smiling, laughing. But a lot of people were saying that video, but that they were really zoomed in on him. When you zoom in a lot and it gets really shaky,
Hmm.
That's how it was. So like they must have been like at least 100 feet from him. So I don't get how
Even
people expect them to hear.
even given all of the videos though, fuck, like if none of those happened, nothing of that came out, he very clearly was aware that there was fucking emergency vehicles there.
Yeah, but he had like 52,000 people. So if he sees 3 people pass out, he's not gonna stop a concert when there's 52,000
I'm
people.
aware, I'm aware.
Like
But then
knowing his
also,
fans, they would be pissed about that.
the
They'd be
fact,
probably
fuck
more
the
upset.
fans. But also the fact that, like, the people after him were aware of what was going on. Everyone else who was a fucking part of it was aware of going on, except for him for some reason. It's like,
Yeah, they never told him. And then the people, like the Live Nation people that hosted it, they told the police that they would stop it, but they didn't end up stopping it. They didn't want to because he was the main act and they paid him a lot. That's why they didn't end up stopping him.
yeah, I don't know. I could see there being a case in his favor saying, like, actually, yeah, he actually was fully unaware of what was going on. But his
That
dumbass
would make sense
apology
why he went to
video
Dave and Buster's. Yeah,
and all
I
that
seen so
shit.
many memes about the apology video. I seen one. It was like, what was it? It was shit. It was like when you get pulled over, but you're Travis Scott, and he just starts like touching his face.
Yeah.
Like, that apology was dog shit. Like that's bottom of the barrel. Like if you did a
Yeah.
tier list, I think Logan Paul's would be better. All he did was
Absolutely.
just like touch his face. Because all the apology videos, that's probably why they can't just say that they're sorry, because that means that's like proving that they're guilty. So like if
Mhm.
there is a case and they have that video of him saying that he's sorry, that like means that they're guilty. That's why every person that apologized didn't straight out say I'm sorry. Like they all said in some other words that they're devastated about what happened or something like that.
Mhm.
Even Drake, and he wasn't even really a part of it. He pulled him on for like 2 songs.
Yeah.
Like if they said that they're sorry, that's why in all the apologies they never say that.
Yeah.
But I already saw that he's getting sued for about 15 million from 5 different people.
Damn.
Well,
Damn.
15 million total, not each. He's rich. His net worth's like 80 million.
Yeah. True.
I saw tons of memes about this though. I saw like one meme is like y'all keep on canceling Travis Scott so I can get his shoes for under 100. Would you get his shoe? Like let's say he got like completely canceled and his shoes went to like 200. Would you get them?
No, I don't
They're, like normally
fucking
3K.
no.
He has
Not
shoes.
his shoes. Yeah, what are you on about? He has tons of shoes. His shoes are one of
Wait,
the
what?
like most expensive.
No, I know
Yeah,
he
he
has
has three
shoes, but
thousand dollar shoes.
I
I
know he
didn't
has
know.
shoes, but I still wouldn't get them.
I would get. I like the ones where like it's like a bandana. Those ones are sick.
I don't know. I
I
just
really
don't like
those.
them. Okay, bro, I really have to go
You
the
haven't seen
fuck
the
to bed.
bandana one?
Yeah, I've seen them. I just don't like them. I really have to go the fuck to bed though.